Hey, what is good? It's Archangel Raphael, aka Emrall aka Jesus, Krishna, Muhammad, Buddha, Shiva, and as well as other known deities in and out the body. As well as usual, I'm here to carry out God's will, authority, presence, essence, and purity. In today's video, as y'all can see, the sun is kind of setting, and I'm basically blind right now. But I'm gonna stay on focus because I pretty much finished most of my little Chipotle bowl. Got a little bit left, so after this I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna make this as swift and fill this with lots of information, wisdom, healing, and knowledge, which is essentially different from wisdom. Let me explain. This is the right bice, right boss. You're on the right flight. Catch it with me. Okay. All right. So, metabolizing and knowledge are intertwined, because whatever information or wisdom that you have imparted, you have to metabolize everything. You have to let it soak in. You have to let it sit with you. You have to be someone who's gonna always make sure that when it comes to the end of the day, you're gonna apply everything that you've been working through in the right places. This is the right boss. You're on the right flight. Catch it with me. Now, it may seem silly to go ahead and act on God's accordances when you don't even know what to do, and you know you got to do something. You know you got to, make these moves towards your life destiny and goal and fulfillment. So it seems a little counterintuitive to even try to do anything, because are you not putting yourself in a place of more and more confusion? The answer is no, because there's a right way to do everything. You can do a lot of things while simultaneously not doing shit. Okay? You can be exactly who you were meant to be, create what you're meant to create, without even having to necessarily be in a certain intellectual space or place. It's just gonna so happen that the spirits that you conjured up through your soul were manifested through your own psyche and your own comprehension of God's will, which works through you as a vessel, because we are not separate from God. You and me are not separate from God. I am not separate from God. We individually and collectively and together make up what God is, and we are God. Not gods and goddesses. God and goddess. Singular, and that's it. This is the right boss. You're on the right flight. Catch it with me. So the natural progression of how you bring things into fruition, they're really based off of you being adaptable, flexible, reasonable, and curable, because all the traumas and the things and certain things that you've gained from the traumas, from the experiential points of views that you karmically manifested, it was to learn a bigger point of self-expansion that you came into density to even experience. So then you could teach that. Then you could create from that. Then you could make beautiful, miraculous things from that. Then you could really be someone as you was always meant to be, because of the innate, driving force that's backed by God's will. So when I say that, right, you have everything around you working for you, not against you. So when you know that everything's in its right place, you're exactly where you need to be, you're going to work to put yourself in a better place, better situation, around better people, and it's all going to happen through just surrender and acceptance. When you're always fighting, you have never time to, is the right boss, you're on the right flight, catch it with me. You have never time to catch the flight. You don't make any time, which is fine. You don't need to make time. God will make space for you. You're going to come to understand how your body works, how your spirits and your soul even resonates with your body, to accept all of your light body. And it's never going to be something that's unknown to you. You're always going to recognize it. You're always going to know it. You're always going to feel it, and you're going to know how to work with it. When you have this surrender and this acceptance, you're just like a free spirit, untethered, uncorded, but at this, at the place that you stand and that you are, a lot, and I mean a lot of cures are just going to come to you. A lot of, because y'all know that with me, there's only 2 points of views: God and the universe. When you got us on your side and working for you, you really don't got to worry about anything. Because what I am and the actions that I take and the things that I speak and relate with, even relay, is to always bring about change and bring about the manifestation of these dreams or these visions that not necessarily you're dreaming of, or because the dreams that you have are really connected to God and the universe, just sharing about the messages you need to receive in order to do something internally with it, where then externally it's gonna be already done. That's how we work. We're not looking for something to try to find something. Everything already is the way it's supposed to be. So naturally, we're connecting with the real internal placements that allowed us to experience in such a grand, explorative, but also collaborative, and the word that came to me was insightful, right? But yeah, instead of being in spite, you're in sight. You're seen, you're heard, you're felt, you're received, but also you're yourself, which is totally, it's like mutable, 6 Virgo tree, it's mutable. So even when you're receiving the light of the sun, which is a star of pure fire, you got to remember that the flame gave life to the universe. So when I bring things into fruition, I'm recognizing exactly where I am. So I'm able to be planted into my creations, Gotta be able to let my light pass through me and not just, be some star in the middle of a black hole abyss in the middle of motherfucking nowhere. Which also, being nowhere is a part of being somewhere. So it's not separate as well. The sky is just too vast. These birds flying in that pack. Oh my God. Okay. Everything is just like today is just very. There's so much like the weather, everything. It feels good. It's just right, Hence why this video is so perfect, damn near. And things just aligned through family to make this happen. Vessels of God. This is the family man. You can take my hand. This is the Astro Man. We don't ever land unless it's with you. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to really make something happen, because it's in the energy. Also, it's in the astrological currents where things are expanding and heading towards. Look at that. So in a very sensible way, I'm ready to receive and I'm ready to project. That for you is a little taste of the currents that I'm receiving and I'm projecting in towards through. As an individual, solo bird. Yeah, so fly as an individual and then fly together. That's how we do. Oh wow. Oh how It came into just the way it was meant to be. Oh, how waters we are flying past, trees beneath. Look at them ducky motherfuckers. Ducky mofos. There I go. Yeah, it's the takeoff. Let's go! Yeah! Yeah, see? So yeah. Is it the right boss? On the right flight? Catch it with me. Silly. It's okay. I'm a silly fuck too. So, when you stretch your hand out and broaden the lengths of exactly what it is that you're aiming to fulfill, it's just gonna so happen that it's gonna reach out to you. What you're extending towards is coming to come into you. So it's just this miraculous form of, ever-ending creator being and creation. So yeah, universe experiences itself through this way of freedom. And then the binds that we make are only to connect us together as the angelic force. Shout out to the whole flight squad, all the archangels, and my angels as well, part of the force. So yeah, peace, love, and enlightenment. Be well, be more thou. Love yourself. And this is Dr. Change. We ain't never had no one to blame, because we stand on what we are. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah. And then 4. Like an AK-47. Feel me? It's the heart in relation. Yeah. And then 40. 49 is what I burned through. Even if it feels like really far, just know you're really close, because I said so. Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, whatever the fuck. Yeah. Anyways, all of these holidays are just fun times for spiritual advancement. That's it. Don't you dare get lost. Finish this bowl, walk back.